A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Tip-off goes to Denver. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Bogdanovich out there with Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Good on the three-point shot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Primetime. Off target from outside. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And taken away by Johnson to the inside. Primetime. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Brown. Following the score by Phoenix.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
They get it back. Here's Jokic. The layup missed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Primetime's shot is good. The selections for All-Star Weekend have been finalized. And Greg MP will be participating in the dunk contest. That should be a spectacle.
And MP is perfect for this competition. He always wows us with his in-game dunks. And now he has a chance to put some thought behind it and get even more creative with each slam.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4 or 5.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's the pass to Jokic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out left to the wing. Takes the three. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Primetime. Primetime's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. Jokic with his screen on Johnson. Murray kicks to Jokic. Johnson against Murray. Passes it to Brown. From the line. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now Bogdanovich, after the missed three from Primetime. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's sent back by KD.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So it's Denver now, down by 12. Last time they met was in Denver.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And Phoenix has possession. The Nuggets getting the bucket.
No shot.
Here's primetime. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Phoenix making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Nasir Little comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Johnson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mike Muscala is checked in for Jokic. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Aaron Gordon. Floyd's checked in for Christian Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And they double up Murray. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Three on three. Outside, Beal drops in the tray.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Left side, Wall.
Kick it out. And one.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Here's Primetime. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
From deep, Jokic. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Jokic has got 9.
Love the response.
Oh, my, what a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Suns lead by 15. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Mo Wagner. Primetime is out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Bulls made a big difference. He scored 24 points and was reliable as ever from distance. It was incredible watching him dominate like that, showing why he's considered a star in this league. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Sinks that one from the post. Primetime's got 30.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Jokic with the bucket.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Primetime. Jokic defending. Good on the shot. 32 points for Primetime.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Little with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bust that. Shoot that.
Good ball movement here by the Suns.
Pick coming.
Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Here's Joe. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Timeout called, the Suns. Big groups. Here's Primetime, and that one is hammered home.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Gordon. From the left block, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The pass to Primetime. KD a screen. Primetime. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now Murray. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Robinson Earl. And the 3 off target.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Primetime's got 43 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Murray against Johnson. Murray outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That shot off.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Suns ahead, running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Phoenix Suns.
I mean, they've been raining threes. Whether the shot's open or contested, it's their game. You have to admire their confidence on their side of the ball, man.
Can we just come to an agreement, the three of us? No more. All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. In the East, Darius Garland.
Yeah, Garland's been fantastic. You see his skill and instincts. Sure.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Denver, underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Murray kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Brown. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 6 to shoot. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Lets it go from 14. No good. Miss number 7. He's made 8 from the field.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops. Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Pass to Primetime. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Primetime. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the NBA last season, Clark, setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
You got it out. Get you the pitch down there. I got shooter. I got bag, big. Here we go, I got my man.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Murray. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Primetime. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The pass to Jokic. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
And Jokic drops them both.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The 11-footer, Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's prime time. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Johnson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Jokic. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw good from primetime. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Murray, the pass to Robinson Earl. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Get the perimeter. Watch it.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Here's prime time. Non-stop scoring machine here. Little with the screen. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Pass to prime time. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's prime time. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
On the wing, Gordon. The pass to Robinson Earl. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's prime time missing. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. For 3, Murray. They get the rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And so it's Phoenix holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the
Nuggets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Go over that. Here's Robinson Earl. The shot's good. Robinson Earl's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They've got Bradley Beal. Nasir Little out there with prime time. And it's Bates Diop in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Robinson Earl. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 13 points in the second half.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Passes to Little. Here's prime time. And good, there's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. It's hauled in by Wright Foreman.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Prime time's shot is good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Beal against Wall. Jokic kicks to Wall. Jokic sets the screen for Wall. Shoots over Beal. Wall, no luck. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Little with the screen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And another miss by Denver. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's prime time. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Wall passes to Jokic. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. And Muscala kicks to Wall. 5 to shoot. Jokic sets the screen for Wall. The teardrop falls in. And that's now 30 points for Jokic.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Primetime.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Going inside, power down with both hands.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Outside, Beal, pass to Primetime. Here he goes, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Outside, Wall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a...
Okay, Sam, can MP break the single season?
I bet those guys aren't looking forward to seeing you again.
Great effort. Nicely done.
Every player's shot analysis, one by one. What should we be looking at? Pure fundamentals, rebuilding if needed, basic balance, alignment, follow through. I want to see more consistency, practice and in games.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Primetime. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at point.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D, but hey, it's the All-Star Game.
Jokic with a screen on Lillard. Primetime, the pass to LeBron. Here's Primetime. Leonard with a screen on Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Here's prime time. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And it's Lillard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's prime time missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Young, he can't get it to go. Good defense by Jokic.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Here's prime time, defended by Butler. With the shot, Jokic with the bucket.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
I got it.
And Lillard kicks to Doncic. To the paint, here's Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Butler's got 5 points so far.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Curry. Here's Doncic. The fadeaway J off the mark. And the West All-Stars have possession. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Curry with the bucket.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Prime time's shot is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Prime time, the pass to Jokic. Here's prime time, defended by Butler. Here's prime time. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the West All-Stars, Edwards comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's ball in for Kawhi Leonard.
Get it.
And it's prime time missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Davis gets a wide open look. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And here's Edwards from the arc. The West again cannot hit. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Young passes to Curry. And another miss by the East. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's prime time. He's guarded by Davis. To the wing right side. Floats it up for Jokic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now here's Curry. Doncic outside. Embiid sets the pick for Doncic. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And some change.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Primetime is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Ball. And it's James in at the shooting guard. Butler feeling out a bit to the middle. And the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Leonard dishes the ball. Here's Primetime. He's defended by Randall. It's good.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Back to Doncic. Good ball movement here by the East. Butler passes to Randall. Doncic outside. Shoots the three. Randall no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The three ball. And the West hit again from deep.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Ball. Randall outside. With 2 seconds left. That one doesn't drop.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the West All-Stars delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Butler out there with Trae Young. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Curry. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Doncic, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jokic with a screen on Young. Here's Primetime. Makes it off the glass. Primetime's got the first basket of the second half here for the West All-Stars. Primetime's gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. Banked in off the glass.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Here's Primetime. He's got 16. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. And there's the pass to Butler. The West grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's good on the putback. Primetime's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lillard looking around. Outside Curry. From deep. The rebound by James. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
With the step back. Curry passes to Young. Jokic with the steal.
Get on Nico.
Here's Primetime. Good, and the assist goes to James. Primetime's got 27 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Will it go? And it's Butler with the jam.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
James a screen on Butler. Here's Primetime, and the West hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That shot wide open. 19 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And the shot goes in.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the East has possession. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler.
Don't let him shoot that.
Doncic feeling it out. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one's good by LeBron.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The East making a switch. Embiid's checked in. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Williamson is checked in for Jokic. Edwards comes in for Leonard. Josh Giddey's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Ball subbed in for LeBron. Lillard with it. Now defended by Williamson. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Embiid. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Here's Primetime, and the West hit again from deep.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
And here is Doncic, still scoreless. Young outside. Doncic passes to Young, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 38 points for Primetime.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Inside, here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Primetime, and the West hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Young from outside. Here's Embiid, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 8 points.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Primetime's shot is good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Over in the corner, Doncic. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Primetime. There's Ball with the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. West All-Stars out in front, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Hey, even Michael Jordan missed shots sometimes. These things happen.
Current performance. I apply a mental 10% boost to his present stats, assuming we can develop that once they arrive.
Makes sense. Why look too far into the future?
Oh, well, we can focus on the near present, right? And in fact, the second year after the league adjusts is really the sweet spot of proving ground to me. I read them yesterday, I think.
In the same place?
Yeah, it's my favorite. Of course.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
This area?
Yeah.
We got a player of the month tonight. Let's knock him down a few pegs.
Looks like you got a player of the month tonight. Too bad you're a GOAT.
Patrick Ewing was an absolute monster of a talent and one of the greatest competitors.
Looking good, my guy. You can swagger yourself, bro.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the guard position. And for Phoenix, we've got Durant. Johnson is out there with Booker, and it's prime time. And it's Fernando in at the center position. And the stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And, Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
Here's Mitchell. After the made shot from primetime, count that one. Garland's got 5.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Primetime, the pass to Johnson. Here's Primetime. No good on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game, and going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back, and these teams have a lot of history.
Here's Primetime. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Over Johnson. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
Now, here's Durant. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Here's Fernando. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland is doubled. Mobley finds Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Mobley.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Bradley Beal's checked in for Johnson. And Cleveland also making a change. Martin, he's checked in for Okoro. Here's Primetime, covered by Mobley. Durant, and Durant is right there.
Boy, Kevin Durant near impossible to guard in the pick and roll. In that instance, the quick cut off the screen, so pretty.
Here's Garland. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Martin on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Primetime, covered by Mobley. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Primetime, the 3-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Martin. Allen dishes to Garland. Mitchell against Booker. Mobley kicks to Garland. Back to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Primetime, the pass to Fernando. Here's Primetime. No good. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And, Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Here's Primetime after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Primetime's shot is good. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
They set the pick. There's the lob to the hoop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Beal against Garland. It's Allen, top of the key. Garland looking it over. Mobley, a screen on Beal. The three from Garland. Rebound by the Suns. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul. Allen for three, and he's good on the three ball. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Martin is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Allen. And it's Jerome in at point guard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored an incredible number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Here's Primetime, another three for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Jerome, still yet to score. Pass to Strus. It's Martin on the wing, 6 to shoot. Jerome, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Jerome. After the made shot from Primetime. Allen, a screen on Beal. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Beal. There's the three. Little with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 12 to the left side wing. Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick and roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in for Max Strus. Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert, and it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Here's primetime. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Mitchell is doubled. It's Allen on the wing. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Stolen by Durant. Over to the wing. Here's primetime. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. 32 points for primetime.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Garland is doubled. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Martin, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And it's prime time missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Now the pass to Mitchell. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Garland. 14 feet away.
Switch.
Outside for Martin. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jarrett Allen.
Here's primetime, covered by Mitchell. Here's primetime, and he banks in the layup. Primetime's got 34 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Wound up there for Allen, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Once Jarrett Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Pass to Johnson. Here's primetime. Allen defending.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Phoenix leading by 12. Here's primetime. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Phoenix making a change here. Fernando's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mobley's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Here's primetime. Up and in on the layup. Primetime's got 41.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Okay, Jarrett Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's primetime. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That's right, baby. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more M2K Sports coming.
They can't stop anything down low. Playing soft. S-O-F, capital T. Softer than Egyptian cotton, softer.
All right, and now that we are in the later, that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
We've got Johnson. Primetime is out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Fernando in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Mitchell in the corner for three. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Fernando can't get it to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. The tray. And it's Primetime missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Darius Garland has just grown so much, draws the contact right there.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Primetime. Jump shot is good that time. Primetime's got 46 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Mobley outside. Now, here's Okoro, defended by Durant. Up top, Garland. Shot clock at 6. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Durant, and the pass to Primetime. There's the double team with Allen. Down low. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Primetime's shot is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Passes it to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Primetime. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you got to love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Beal's checked in for Phoenix. And Cleveland also making a change. Martin's checked in for Okoro. Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on Beal. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Primetime's shot is good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the call will be against Primetime. That's his third foul of the game. Mitchell is doubled. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. And that's now 9 points for Darius Garland. Here's Primetime, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Mitchell. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. 1:22 left to play here in the third. Pass to Garland. Three-pointer. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. All night. He just won't let up.
The Cavaliers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Timeout called the Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Garland. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Beal on the double team. Wade, good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Suns shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And it's Wade with the jam.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's Allen on the wing to the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Primetime, and yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. LeVert kicks to Wade. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Primetime. No good with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 20. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Primetime. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Garland for three. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Here's Primetime, covered by Mobley. And it's Primetime missing. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Beyond the arc. And it's Primetime missing. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Mobley, left side, to the paint. Allen passes to Garland. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Beal. Drives to the hoop. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Here's Mobley. Got a piece of it. Here's Primetime. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Mo Wagner, and Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Beal. Well, Phoenix shooting 57% in this fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Primetime.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Why your face feels so bad?
Jordan McLaughlin. They are in complete control.
And
this is the
Mike
ultimate
Dummy.
definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The kick out to Mobley. From outside, off the mark.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Primetime, and it's off from three-point range. And here are the Cavaliers now. Passes it to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Here's Primetime. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.